Imagine the canvas of a night sky studded with stars, and a man, Abram, whose faith is as vast as the cosmos above him. He grapples with the fear of childlessness, a void no earthly possession could fill. Yet in this moment of despair, God reaches out, speaking words of comfort and assurance. He promises Abram a lineage as numerous as the stars. In the face of divine promise, Abram chooses to trust, his faith credited to him as righteousness. Yet even the faithful seek assurance. Abram in his humility asks God, "How can I know that I will take possession of the land you've promised?" God, understanding Abram's desire for affirmation, instructs him to prepare a special sacrifice. As the sun dips below the horizon, Abram falls into a deep, prophetic slumber. In this state of profound sleep, God reveals the future of Abram's lineage. A tale of trials and triumphs unfolds, a narrative of a journey in a foreign land, a period of servitude, yet ultimately a story of liberation and prosperity. In the shadowy depths of sleep, God's voice echoes with a prophecy of struggle, liberation, and prosperity. As night descends, a divine spectacle unfolds. A smoking fire pot and a blazing torch appear, passing between the halves of the sacrificed animals. This mesmerizing display signifies the sealing of a sacred covenant, a divine promise that Abram's descendants will inherit a land teeming with promise. Under the starlit sky, Abram's faith transforms from a flickering flame to a roaring fire, fueled by the assurance of God's promise. From this tale of faith and divine promise, we find ourselves called to reflect. It's a story that transcends time, reaching out from the ancient past to touch our hearts, urging us to consider the depth of our own faith, the resilience of our hope, and the promises we perceive in our lives. As we journey through our days, we inevitably encounter moments of doubt, just as Abram did. We question the paths we've chosen. We grapple with fears cloaked in the uncertainty of tomorrow. But let's pause and ask ourselves, how do we respond to these fears? Do we let them consume us, or do we confront them head-on, guided by faith and hope? And what about the promises in our lives? They may not be as monumental as a divine covenant, but they're significant nonetheless. These are our aspirations, our dreams, the visions we have for ourselves and our loved ones. How do we perceive them? Are they mere wishes? Or do we see them as potential realities, waiting to be shaped by our actions and choices? In the end, it's about perspective. It's about choosing to see the stars not just as distant specks of light, but as symbols of infinite possibilities. It's about embracing the promise each new day brings, and having the faith to believe in the unseen, the courage to hope even in the face of adversity. As we gaze upon our own night skies, let us remember Abram's story, a testament to the power of faith, the strength of hope, and the steadfastness of divine promises.